Hey there, so what you're about to see is actually part of the vlog that I put out yesterday, but the vlog ended up being extremely long, but I wanted you to see this dinner idea because it was super easy and we actually really enjoyed it. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a random meal prep, random one dinner video here. So you'll hear me talk about the baby still sleeping and all that kind of stuff. That's because it was supposed to be attached to a vlog, but I figured why not just make it its own thing? It's kind of a long clip in itself, so hopefully this will be enough to make a full video and hopefully you enjoy it. But anyway, just figured it needed a little bit of a preface. Okay, so the baby is still sleeping, which is kind of a miracle, honestly. She went down an hour and 20 minutes ago. So I'm going to use, ooh, I don't have the camera set up just right. I'm gonna use this time to get dinner ready because after dinner, Robbie and I have some errands that we need to run. So tonight I'm going to be making honey garlic instant pot chicken breasts, and Robbie's going to put his over rice and I'm going to do Brussels sprouts with mine. So all I need is 1/3 cup of water or chicken broth, or you can use vegetable broth, 1/4 cup of low sodium soy sauce, 1/4 cup of honey, 2 cloves of garlic minced, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, some chicken breasts, and 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. So the easiest part is you just kind of throw all this into the Instant Pot and get it going, and then I can start working on the Brussels sprouts while the baby is still sleeping. So we use our Instant Pot so often. So the first thing that I'm going to do before I even plug this thing in is I'm going to use chicken broth just because it's a little more flavorful. My soy sauce, my chicken broth, my honey, garlic, and pepper in here. So let me do that. Okay, so I'm going to combine all of it into the bottom of my Instant Pot. 1/3 cup. So 1/3 cup of chicken broth. You can also use vegetable broth if you'd like to, or just plain water. Ooh. Okay. 1/4 cup of low sodium soy sauce. This is gonna take a while. Okay. One thing that makes me nervous about this recipe, because I've never made it before, is if you've ever used an Instant Pot and it tell you burn, I'm afraid it's gonna burn at the bottom. So it has you put all of this down at the bottom, but we'll see. And then 1/4 cup of honey. Okay. There's a trick to, like, when you're using honey. I can't remember. I don't know if you like oil it. I don't remember. Okay, and then the next thing that I need is my garlic. So 2 cloves of garlic minced. I know a lot of people like fresh garlic. To be honest with you, I've never really used fresh garlic. I'm sure it tastes much better, but I'm all about easy. So it's easier for me to just buy the garlic already minced and do it that way. So it needs 2 cloves of garlic minced. And if I remember correctly, oh no, it came off. If I remember correct, oh wait, it's, yeah, 1/2 teaspoon equals 1 clove. So if I just do 1 teaspoon, we'll be good. 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. And then lastly, my peppers. So I need 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Now, I'm gonna live life on the edge and just, that looks about good to me. I'm gonna stir it up and then I'm gonna add the chicken breast to this. I'm gonna trust that this is not going to burn. It has 5 stars and 75 people voted, so, or excuse me, it has 4.91 stars, but that's, I just hate when it says burn. Then you have to go in and rearrange everything. Okay, so it says to use 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast. I am going to use 1, 2. Now, normally I would do more than that because we could use it as leftovers, but we have so many leftovers right now. So I'm just gonna do 2 chicken breasts. And then I'm gonna put this on high pressure for 13 minutes because It gives you kind of a chart here, and it says for small chicken breast, do 8 minutes. For medium, do 10 minutes, which I feel like these are kind of medium. I mean, one of them is kind of big and one of them is kind of small. So, or do 11 minutes for a large. You know what, I'm gonna do 14 just in case, because then you add 3 minutes to that if it's frozen. So 11 minutes for large chicken breast with 3 minutes to do since it's frozen. So I'm gonna let that go. Now, typically takes my Instant Pot, this says 10 minutes. I call bull on that. My Instant Pot takes forever to heat up and pressurize. But if I don't have to stand there babysitting it, I don't care. 14 minutes on high pressure. Okay, and then next, I'm actually gonna work on my Brussels sprouts. So, hold on. Okay, so I actually bought myself this really cool cutting board. I saw Tiffany Beeston from Beauty and the Beestons. I'm gonna tilt y'all down so you can see. Okay, so as you can see, it has this little hole right here, but also if you turn it around, it has these. We got this off of Amazon. I'm gonna leave the link to it down below. So what I used it for the other day was I was peeling potatoes. You peel it, swoop them into here, pull this out, and throw it in the trash can. Easy as pie. The other thing I did is, and I'm gonna pop a picture up right here, I made a charcuterie board and just used this. So I cut up 4 different types of meats, put them in here, and I put cheese and grapes and dips on top of this, and it was perfect because then it was easy to put away. I could just take this and pull one out, put it into a Ziploc bag if we didn't use it all. It was easy to wipe down. This thing is so stinking cool. So, just like with this, I have to cut the ends off these Brussels sprouts. Woo. Luckily, these have been washed and are ready to use. I love that H-E-B will do this because I can be really lazy sometimes. Okay, so what I can do is, oops, I don't know. So I can cut the ends off and just slide them in there. How cool is that? And then I'll show you what I'm gonna do with these in just a second. I'm gonna add just a little bit of olive oil to them. Robbie's bringing down the baby. And I'm gonna add some minced garlic to them and some salt and pepper. Hi, Avery. Hi, Avers. Hi, little pumpkin. And I'm gonna use a little bit of pepper, not too much. And some salt. And a little bit of olive oil. Hi, pumpkin. Don't cry. Okay. Then I'm gonna stir them up a little bit I'll probably just use my hands. And then I'm gonna throw them on a baking sheet. And I'm gonna bake them for 15 minutes, shaking them every 5, but I'm gonna put foil down so that they will brown up a little bit easier. Okay, so there are my Brussels sprouts. I did them for about 15 minutes. We shook them at like 7 minutes and then 12 minutes, and then I let them go for another 3 minutes or so. They look good, they smell good. I think they're gonna be like perfect tender, but also not mushy. Robbie's boiling some water back there for his rice. And then this thing has 2 more minutes before I release the pressure. And then I'm going to get some of the sauce going. But that should be dinner tonight. Nothing too hard at all. I love doing things where I don't have to do a whole lot of like meal prep. I don't have to do a whole lot of doing things. I can just stick it in the Instant Pot and let it go. It's really nice because Avery wakes up from a nap right around this time. So I can set dinner ready to go and then feed her, and then we can eat when she's done. So... ooh, it's really starting to boil, Robbie.
Perfect.
Let's go say hi to Avery. Avery! Hey, big girl! Hey! Say beep, beep. Say beep, beep. Avery learned how to drink from a straw. Did I say that the other day? Did I say that on the last vlog?
I don't remember, honestly.
I don't remember. Anyway, Avery... no, because it was yesterday. She learned how to drink from a straw from yesterday or Monday? Maybe it was Monday. I don't know. Anyway, the baby can drink from a straw now. Would you like some juice? Well, now she just wants to chew on it, but there she goes.
Of course, you know, when you go to show it off, it's like, what skill? I can't do that.
Right. Okay, I gotta go finish dinner really fast. She's drinking some juice. She's been having some terrible tummy issues lately. Poor little thing. But I think we may have it fixed. I'm going to take it over here and you can have it with dinner. Excuse me. So much for baby proofing. Even with them like this, she just comes by and takes it right off. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start feeding her and I. Robbie said he might eat when we come back from our errands, but he's also waiting for his rice to finish. So our Brussels sprouts are done. I tasted one. It tastes delicious. You little bandit. Oh, are you cleaning? Okay, go ahead. Clean all you want to. I'm cool with that. You silly goose. Ugh. Anyway, so we also have our chicken is done. I just cut it open to make sure it was done. And then this is the sauce that you kind of make at the end. You add a little cornstarch to it and make it a little thicker. And then you pour it over everything. So Robbie will pour it over his rice. I don't know if I'll pour it over my Brussels sprouts, but I don't think it'll hurt. It can only do good, right? Okay, verdict. It's really good. This is really good. I will definitely make this meal again. Robbie was like, is it as good as chicken adobo? So then he tried it. What do you think? Chicken adobo better than this?
I don't know. They're neck and neck. I just love Asian, like Asian-inspired food.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's really good.
It's pretty darn good, Abe. And Abe's having some crunchies, and then she's going to have some apricot mixed fruit medley. You know what? I think maybe tomorrow or the next day I'm going to do a what I eat in a day and what Avery eats in a day, because they're actually kind of similar. So, Robbie, do you want to do a what you eat in a day?
It's going to be kind of boring, but sure.
We may do what the family eats in a day.